Today's my final full day in Japan, and I thought it would be fun to just do a massive grind today. I really want to get my hands on a blue flower flabebe, and we don't have anything like that around us, and I haven't seen one ever since this brand new season started. So hopefully they're still out there. I'm sure they are. But I also thought it would be fun as we hunted around and clicked on things to head to every single Pokemon Center I can get to and just see what they have. There's one specific item I'm looking for, so hopefully we'll be able to find it, because from what I've heard, most of them have been sold out. And our adventure is going to begin here in Akihabara, otherwise known as the Anime District or the Electric Town. And it's not as busy as it usually is, but that's because it's 9 a.m. right now. Usually this place is packed, but not a lot is opened at 9 a.m. But this is the spot where you go to get anything anime related. You can get Pokemon stuff here. You can also get some other popular Japanese stuff like Godzilla. Love me some Godzilla. And when it comes down to Pokemon Go, the place is not bad at all. We also just instanced something that's shiny boosted, but not shiny. But sadly, no blue flower flabebe. I want to complete that shiny line, but again, ever since Go Fest, I haven't seen a single one of them. And I'm hoping they didn't turn them off until all of the Go Fests are over, because the orange flower is boosted. But I've turned on Spatial Ren, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a couple here and there. I have seen some socks in other regionals, so I know the regionals are spawning, but still no blue flower. Also, if you like gacha machines, Akihabara has you covered. There are so many of them with just random things, like this one right here. I think these are just like little sauce packets. Obviously, there's no sauce in them. They're just tiny little bottles, but yeah, I mean, they've got everything here. And also, just down that street over there, there's the Monster Ramen Challenge. Yesterday, I did go there. I had a bowl of it. I didn't complete the whole thing. It was absolutely massive, but it was delicious, I will say that. And if you're ever in the area, you should totally check it out. Like I said, it tastes good. Just don't expect to finish it. It's pretty big. And I know that they do have some smaller portion stuff there, but obviously, if you're gonna go, might as well go big. Now, as I did mention earlier, we are heading to Pokemon Center stores, and we're going to be clicking along the way, seeing what we can get. We're currently heading to Tokyo Skytree, which is a decent distance. It's about an hour-and-a-half walk, but it's only 9:26 right now, which means they're not even open. They open at 11 a.m. But by the time we walk there, we should be able to go into the store and hopefully get ourselves some merch. I'm not going to go crazy spending a ton of money in there, mostly because I really don't want to spend a lot because we have all these other Go Fests, but there is one specific item I want to get my hands on, and I just really hope they have it. We've also got Zapdos raids. This one was sent to me by Tony, so thank you, Tony. It's a 1967. You want 2015, that is the hundo. But I wouldn't mind getting myself a shiny right now, so they don't think that's it. Oh, it is it. Man, you could barely tell. That's just so funny. But there we go. Our first shiny of the day is a shiny Zapdos. Not technically from here, but it is what it is. Now, once it's done zipping around, we can actually throw the ball and hit the thing. Boom, great curveball throw. Not that it matters. We're gonna catch this thing, obviously. And click. Awesome. So glad we got a shiny in the very beginning. Thanks for the invite, Tony. But for fun, let's take a look at these IVs, even though we know it's not a hundo. 13, 12, 11. You know, I just noticed something kind of funny. If you look in the game here, I'm following the same path I took last time to get to Skytree, because all of these Pokestops has been spun. I mean, obviously there are some new ones here and there, but it's still just kind of funny that I'm just following the same path. And the funny part is, I wasn't actually like trying to do that. I just started going down a way that felt familiar. And speaking of familiar, this is the place where I did get a Galarian Articuno, my first one ever. And I'm thinking, let's pop the daily once this incense is over, which it just ended, so let's pop it right now, and maybe we'll get another Galarian bird. That'd be pretty cool. But it looks like we're starting with a Galarian Seedot. Not quite what we were looking for. Well, unfortunately, the daily wasn't kind to us this time. History did not repeat itself. It is what it is. We're really close to the Skytree now. I'm happy to say we've officially made it to Tokyo Skytree, and this thing is absolutely massive. The downside is that the Pokemon Center is only open at 11 a.m., I believe, and it's currently 10:39, so I walked a little faster than I thought I would. But I also have a Zapdos that was right here, so this one isn't shiny, 1977. Again, we want to get ourselves a 2015 for the chance of a Shundo. It's not a huge deal that we're here so early, though. I mean, honestly, the shop's just down over there, so I might just chill for a little bit and just keep staring at this tower, and I might go to the top of this thing. I've never done it before, but I don't know if I really have the time for it. And there is a big line for a Tuesday. And fun little side note is that they do have a Kirby Cafe located right over there. I've always been a little curious about this place, but I don't know if I would really like it. Like, the food looks okay if we take a look at it right over here. Like, it's got burgers and stuff, and obviously like a big Kirby with the pizza. Like, it looks kind of fun. But I've done things like this in the past where it's really just kind of the looks more than the taste, really. So I think we're gonna skip on it this time, but it's cool to see it. Well, it looks like I was wrong. The Pokemon Center is open, and it's only like 10:40 right now, so maybe they opened at 10? I know some of them were 11. I know for a fact because I looked it up. But anyways, let's go inside and check this place out. Looks like they have brand new bug-themed Pokemon items here. I did see this earlier. This is a tape dispenser for Whirlipede. I really like this. But as you can see, they've got all sorts of bug-type Pokemon stuff, including Volcarona stuff, which is kind of fun. This looks like a little wind-up Wimpod and a Venipede one as well. So it's kind of like those little race cars where you just pull them back and they run away. And bug-type Pokemon clothing and such. This is pretty fun. It appears there's also gigantic Heracross backpacks. These are brand new. And I'm assuming a Buzzwole, I don't even know, not even a neck pillow, just a gigantic pillow. This thing is massive, man. And then after this, we also have brand new gachas right here. It looks like Heracross is one of them. You can also get Volcarona, Butterfree, Scizor, and Yanma, and it looks like it comes in this really neat Pokeball thing that looks like a bug catcher. You know what, let's do it, even though I think it's, yeah, 500 yen. That's a little pricey for these, but we're gonna go for one. Let me turn it, and there it is. Let's see what we get here. Opening it, it's a Scizor. Oh, that's kind of fun. I just found something I love. Check this out, a Wiglet umbrella handle thing. As you can see, that's how it works. I recently bought an umbrella like this here, and I'm planning on bringing it back, so now I have a handle for it, and this thing is amazing. Well, that Pokemon Center is always fun to look at, but we also had a Zapdos somewhat nearby, and it's a 1962. It was a local raid, though, so no XL Rare candies, unfortunately. But did we get another shiny? It does not look like we did. Okay. We'll catch the Zapdos in just a little bit, but I am happy to say we did pick up some stuff. I did get that Wiglet thing, but I also got one other thing. But now it's time to head off to Tokyo Station. Instead of walking there, we're going to be taking the subway because it's going to be a lot faster that way. We're now almost at Tokyo Station, and we brought down a Zapdos raid. So this one turned out to be like a 1945, I think I saw. That's not very good at all, but we'll see if it turns out to be shiny. So let's see what happens. This one, not it either, but we get to see it with the city background. I have noticed when you're in a more densely populated city, the background is supposed to look even bigger, because like we've got some big skyscrapers here, and that's something that does affect it apparently, which I didn't know. I didn't know you could have smaller and bigger cities in the game. I thought they were just the same size city. We found the Tokyo Station store. It's an okay store all in all. It's not that crazy. I think there's an exclusive Pikachu that's like a train conductor Pikachu in there, but other than that, there's really nothing that amazing in there. But there was a Zapdos, and maybe it's a good Zapdos. You never know. I mean, the CP wasn't great, but it's also not a shiny Zapdos either. I'm now heading to my favorite sushi go-round place right over here, but before we go inside, I've got 3 10-kilometer eggs. Let's see if we get some egg luck before some sushi luck. Oof, I'll take that. Love me a Ridgebacks. Number 2 is a Carbink, and this third one, ooh, that would have been cool if that was shiny. Let's check some IVs. $6.99 is okay. This one's all right, and yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's get some sushi. And after that delicious sushi, we are now in Ikebukuro. And this is the location of the Mega Pokemon Center and apparently a Pokemon GO store that I've never been to, and I'm excited to check it out. And as you can see, the game, there is a lot here. This is a great spot. Of course, I do have Spatial Ren still going, but like, this is crazy. Look at all this stuff. But if we also look in the game real quick, I think I'm pretty close to the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon GO store. I want to say it's just past the Zapdos is where the Pokemon GO store is. Let's try this one. Well, I mean, we found the Pokemon stuff. I'm clicking on a lot of stuff, but there it is, the Pokemon GO gym. That's actually really cool. Pokemon GO lab. Let's check it out. On the way over to the lab, though, we do have another Zapdos. That also isn't it. 1970 as well. That's not great. Well, I'm inside of the mall now, and as you can see, this place is ridiculous. The amount of stops here is crazy, and also some sort of Pikachu sweets thing over here. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm assuming a candy place, but I'm sure that Pokemon GO store is here around here somewhere. I mean, we got ourselves a One Piece store over here. We're definitely close. And there it is, the Pokemon GO lab. And it's got the people in it, but that's pretty much it. We've got Spark here, looks pretty cool. Followed up by Professor Willow, that's awesome. And then Blanche. And last but not least, we've got Candela, who's the best leader by far. Okay, there appears to be some goodies here. We got all the sitting cutie lines. We got some more plushes here. It looks like there's actually Pokemon GO gifts down here, so we'll have to get one of those. And then there's Go Plus Pluses. We got some Valor shirts down here, which is nice. Got some team towels on the bottom here, and looks like some water bottles. I have absolutely no idea what's inside of this, but I'm excited to open it up. And now we've made it to the Mega Pokemon Center, and as you can see here, we got a Miraidon, which is pretty cool. I believe in Osaka there's a Korodon, though there used to be Mega Pokemon here, hence why it was called the Mega Pokemon Center, but I think they got rid of those ones. But anyways, let's check this place out and see if they got what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, they still don't have what I'm looking for, and it might just be sold out everywhere. But I did find something kind of fun, a little consolation prize. There's just one of these coin pressing machines with Goldango on it. This is like literally perfect. Heading out from the Mega Pokemon Center, unfortunately I had a bit of a scare with my credit card company, but luckily that's been taken care of and the card's not locked anymore. And I brought down a Mega Gyarados raid, so maybe we'll get a red Gyarados here. It would be pretty cool, but we didn't get it, and this one's in 1872. And now after a short train ride, we are in Shibuya, the Times Square of Tokyo. It's a really cool spot. I was actually here for Halloween like forever ago, and this place was absolutely packed, though admittedly it's still pretty darn packed. This is a very busy spot. And of course, you already know there was a Zapdos here, so let's do it. See what happens. Do we get... Nope, not it still. At least we've gotten one today, just shinies in general, but man, we're just getting rocked. And if we just look around real quick, I mean, there's a lot of stops everywhere, but hardly any spawns. It's kind of crazy. I know that there's more up that way, because during the Halloween event, we were able to do that, but yeah, we are heading to another Pokemon Center, probably the coolest one in my opinion. To the Shibuya Pokemon Center. This is the last one I'm going to be able to check to see if they have what I want. But on the upside, I have lured every one of the stops here, including some of the just random, like, Capcom stuff here. I believe that's Ryu, and I think there's a Zelda one here as well. But first, actually, we gotta hatch some eggs. First off, being a Sprigatito. And the second egg is a Vanillite. Cool. But as I was saying, these things are just Nintendo characters. Like, this one's really cool. I made sure to get a gift of this one. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything, including the Mewtwo, which I cannot click on to save my life, but there is the Pokemon Center as well. But yeah, let's look around, see if we find what we're looking for. And now we're back in Akihabara. I'm sad to say the thing I want to get my hands on is sold out everywhere, and it looks like the only place to get it, yet again, is eBay for like 3 times the price, and I'm not going to do that right now. And it also looks like Flabebe and Oricorio have been turned off, and I think it's because of Go Fest. Instead of turning down the shiny rates and keeping them in the wild, it appears Niantic has decided just to turn them off entirely until it's time for Go Fest to be over. So it is unfortunate that I won't be seeing any more Blue Flower Flabebes, but it is almost time for Raid Hour, and I've got 3 gyms right here. There isn't a lot of gyms around, like there are a few here and there, but I don't know how many I'm gonna be able to do. But on the upside, we can at least do 6 of them. Well, now we have the Zapdoses. Our first one is down. It is a 1985. Like I've mentioned before, 2015 is what we're looking for. But we get, there we go, an XL Rare Candy. That's what I was about to say. We might be able to get one of those. Either way though, let's see if we get a shiny one. This is definitely not it. Look for darker feet in a bill. 1952 with this one. I think I missed if I got an XL or not, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a great bird, but it's not a shiny bird either. Okay, Zapdos number 4. I don't know how many more we're gonna be able to do, but we got a 2,000 exactly. That's kind of cool. 15 off the hundo, but do we get no XL Rare Candy? I missed that bonus. That bonus was awesome. Anyways though, is it shiny? It is not. Cool. And this will be the last one of the first round of 30-minute raids. We get a 1980. How about that XL Rare Candy? We always love seeing those, but we're not gonna see it this time. And this one's gonna be not it. Okay. And here comes round 2. This Zapdos is a 1959. Pretty terrible. Not the worst one I've seen though, admittedly, but at least it came with an XL Rare Candy. Very nice. And is it darker? It is not, even though the sun's going down, so it looked like it. 1987. They're IVs. How about a shiny so we catch this right away? Nope, definitely not. I've lost count at this point, but it's a 1954. Cool. Come on, XL Rare Candy. No, doesn't look like it. And this one is not it either. This might be our last raid for Zapdos. We got a 2010. That is 5 off the hundo. This is probably a 98. So let's see if we get an XL at the very least, or maybe a shiny 8. That'd be kind of fun. Let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1. Definitely not a shiny. Dang, but 2010, that's cool. This is our last Zapdos. It's a 1978. It's fine. Maybe we'll get a shiny, but if not, it is what it is. But how about that XL? No. Last raid luck, right? Nope, apparently not. Oh well. Well, unfortunately, those Zapdoses weren't really good to me, but on the way back to Akihabara, I did get 2 shinies on the train. I got a shiny Fletchling, which was pretty cool all in all. It had decent IVs. It wasn't that crazy, but then I got a shiny Skarmory off the Incense, and its IVs were actually really good. So we did get some shinies today, but of course it happened on the train, and you are definitely not allowed to film there. Now we're back in the hotel after that intense grind. I mean, we were out at like 9 a.m. and we only got back around, I want to say 9 p.m. actually. So that's almost a 12-hour grind, and I'm very surprised by the amount of shinies we got. We only got 3, but we still had a great adventure going all around Tokyo, and we did a ton of Pokemon centers. In fact, we did almost all of them. There's only 2 I didn't do. There's Tokyo Bay, which is brand new and it's kind of far away, so I decided to wait until later to do it. And there's also another one right next to Tokyo Main Station, but I went there yesterday, so I figured that we probably didn't have to go there again. And unfortunately, not a single Pokemon Center had the item I was looking for. I was looking for this, a Trapinch stapler. Honestly, it's dumb, but I really wanted it because, I mean, look at this thing. A Trapinch stapler just makes so much sense. But I am happy to say that we did get some items, and I'm pretty happy with them. For starters, we got this right here. Obviously, I had to get this little Wiglet umbrella thing, and this is what it looks like on an actual umbrella. I want to try to bring this back with me. I know it's just a cheap umbrella from Family Mart, but it works really well, so we'll see if we can bring it back. But if not, this is coming off and coming with me. Next up, I got myself the Whirlipede tape dispenser. As you can see in the back there, it is a tape dispenser, and they had some bug out tape. This one's all Whirlipede designed, and this one has a lot of different bugs on it. I mean, we got Scizor on there, we got Buzzwole, Spinarak, we got Vivian, we got Larvestas on here too. There's a lot of bugs on this, but yeah, felt like I had to get the set, even though I feel like you can just use normal Scotch tape. Next up, I got this Salt Shaker right here. This is Knackley, I believe. It's a Gen 9 Pokemon that was just recently released. A lot of people think this thing looks like the Mario mushroom, and I can see why. It definitely does, but as you can see, there's holes on the top there. It's a nice little Salt Shaker. Hopefully in the future there's a Pepper Pokemon so we can have a Pepper Shaker as well, because it would be fun to have a combo set. And last but not least, we did get ourselves a Pokemon GO gift, so let's open it up. To be honest with you, I kind of don't want to open it, but, you know, I feel like we could repackage it if we need to, you know what I mean? But it is actually sealed on the top, so do I really want to do this? Why not? Let's open her up. I did get 2 of them, so depending on what's inside of it, I might just keep the other one, because these things were relatively cheap all in all. But let's open it. As we open it, there are, wow, what are these? That's interesting. Are these like little mints or something? They look like little Pokeballs, which is kind of fun, and there's little Pokeball emblems on them. Let's try it out. It's definitely not a mint. This is some sort of candy. Tastes all right though. And lastly, I did do the gacha machine a little bit more, and I got 1 of each of them. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that I got them all on 1 attempt. There are a few extras, but I plan on just handing them out to some buddies of mine that would like them. But now that we've gone over all of that, that's gonna be the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was fun seeing all the Pokemon centers, and if you really enjoyed it, you should definitely smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love. And also let me know in the comments down below, out of all the Pokemon centers I showed you, which one was your favorite? And if you're really enjoying the content and you wanna see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.